Thank you. Okay, so we're just going to start on our backs this morning. So just find somewhere comfortable to be lying down. You can have your legs straight or your legs bent with your feet on the floor. Anything that feels good in your body this morning. And then maybe just let the hands rest on the belly and then the eyes can gently close. So just have a few moments here, just allowing your body to settle. Start to let your awareness drop in. So not thinking about your day ahead, starting to focus on your body, on your breath. So taking some slightly deeper breaths, allowing the belly to stay really soft. Just feel the movement in your hands as you inhale and exhale. So the rise of the belly as you breathe in. And the fall of the belly as you breathe out. Just keeping your attention on the rhythm and feeling of your breath for the next few moments. Keeping that feeling of softness across the face, into the jaw. Slow, steady, full breath. Okay. So when you're ready, just let the eyes flicker open again here. I'm just going to draw the knees into the chest, have a little squeeze. Just bring the left foot back down on the ground, just extend your right leg up towards the ceiling. Just start to take some circles around with the right foot. We'll just start to get the joints moving. So circling the foot in one direction, then circle in the other direction. Try and keep the leg nice and steady. Really focusing on movement through the ankle, through the foot. And then slowly bend the right knee, bring the foot down, left foot up towards the ceiling, and same again, just taking those little circles around with the foot. And then circle the other way. Good, and then bend the knee, bring the foot down onto the ground. So set your feet about hips distance apart, feet fairly close towards your bum. We're going to come up into bridge. So nice and slowly, you're going to push your feet down as you lift your hips away from the ground, peeling up. At the same time, we're going to reach the arms up and over behind us, bringing the backs of the hands to the floor. Little squeeze into your glutes at the top. And then as you exhale, slowly coming back down to the ground, hips and hands come back down at the same time. So we're coordinating breath and movement. So big inhale, lifting everything up, reaching the arms behind. And then exhale, slowly coming back down to where you started. A couple more of those. So push the feet, lift the hips, reach the arms. Slowly coming back down through the spine, hands come down. Two more. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. Slow, steady movement. Last time. Push and lift. And then slowly coming all the way back down. Good. Just walk your feet as wide as your mat and then start to windscreen wipe the knees from side to side. Nice and slowly. Good. Okay. So let's bring knees back into the chest for a little squeeze. Feet back down onto the floor again, about hips distance apart. Now we're going to take the hands behind the head and interlace the fingers, catch the back of the skull. And as you inhale, you're going to draw the chin to the chest, just stretching into the neck. And then exhale, slowly bringing the head back down to the floor. Keep the shoulders down. And again, inhale, chin to chest. Exhale, head comes back down. Two more, lifting up. And lowering. Last time, little lift. And lower. Good. Okay, rocking up to sitting now. So rock yourself up. We're going to come into a comfortable cross-legged position. Let's bring the left shin in front of the right shin to start with. Sit nice and tall through your spine. We're going to have a big reach through the arms. So interlace the fingers and then push the hands towards the ceiling, extending through the wrists. Maybe taking your gaze up towards the hands here. You can let the shoulders lift, really feeling that space down the side of the body. Let's bring the left fingertips down to the floor and take a side bend. So reaching up and over with the right arm. You can bend into that left elbow as much as you like. Keep pushing down through your right sit bones. And then again, coming back up, interlace fingers, push the hands towards the ceiling. And then same thing on the other side. So bringing the right hand down, up and over with the left arm, big side bend. Good, one more reach, interlace the fingers, stretch the arms up. And then taking a forward fold, so sweeping the hands forward, bringing them down onto the ground. Let the head just drop between the arms. Let's come onto the tips of the fingers. Keep the arms quite active here. Wrap the armpits towards each other underneath you. Feel a bit of length through your back. Notice your hips. Feel your breath. Good, and then slowly walk yourself back to upright. Let's come into the hands behind us. Lift the feet, bring the feet onto the floor, slightly wider than your hips. And then we're going to windscreen wiper the knees from side to side here. So just that same action we had on our backs, but just sitting up. Again, just feeling that internal, external rotation through the hip joint. Good, okay. And then we're going to bring the right shin in front of the left shin, sitting cross-legged again. So taking another big stretch, so reaching the arms up, palms facing the ceiling. Coming into a twist this time, so we're going to twist to the right. So bring the left hand to the right knee. Right fingers can come down to the floor behind you as you twist, keeping that lovely length and space through your back. Well done. So untwist again, interlace the fingers, stretch the arms up, lengthen the side of the body, and then twisting to the left. So right hand to the knee, left fingers behind you. Good, one last time, big reach, push the hands towards the ceiling. And then folding forward, so release the fingers, bring the hands all the way down to the ground. Again, let the head drop between the arms, come onto the tips of the fingers. And then again, that little bit of space for the upper back, so rotating your upper arms underneath you. Couple of breaths, keep that length through your spine. Well done. And then slowly walk the hands back, bring yourself upright, and we're going to spin round onto hands and knees now. So spreading your fingers nice and wide, wrists under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Let's just drop into a few rounds of cat and cow. So belly drops, eyes forward, broad collarbones, and then push the hands down as you tuck the pelvis, tuck the chin, round into your back. A couple more times. So dropping the belly, eyes forward, and then exhaling round. In your own time, just flowing with the breath. Feeling your spine pushing and spreading on the exhale. Broadening, gaze forward on the inhale. One more time. Good. Okay, let's come to a neutral position, and then we're going to walk the hands round to the right. So coming off the mat, right hand, left hand can come on top, and then dropping back towards the heels, peeling the left ribs up towards the ceiling. So again, feeling that space down the side of the body. Couple of breaths into that space. And then lifting up, let's take it round to the other side. So walking the hands round off to the left. Left hand, right hand on top, sink to the heels, and then lift those right ribs up. Again, breathing into that space. Good, coming forward, lifting up. Shifting into puppy pose now, so reach the arms forward and wide on your mat. Hips stay stacked high above the knees. And then lowering the chest and the forehead down towards the ground. You can bring your forehead all the way down to the floor or onto a brick or a cushion. Keep pushing through the hands. And just draw your navel in slightly so you're not really dumping loads of pressure into your lower back. You're keeping the lower back a little bit long. Might feel it a bit more in the upper back and shoulders that way. And then lift the head up, ripple forward into a Sphinx pose. So dropping the hips down, bringing the elbows underneath the shoulders, pushing through the forearms, lifting the chest. Let's really power the thighs, pull the shoulders down. Just let your eyes rest down to the floor past your nose. Just taking a couple of breaths here. Well done. And then sliding the hands under the shoulders, big push, coming into child's pose. So knees nice and wide, hips to the heels, forehead down to the ground. So we're going to come into a little thread needle in child's pose here. So keeping the right arm reaching forward, see if you can feed your left arm underneath your right arm, coming onto the side of the head and the left shoulder, and just turning your gaze underneath that right arm, stretching your right fingertips forward. So a little twist, couple of breaths. And then untwist, extend the left arm forward, same thing in the other side. So feeding your right arm underneath the left, coming down onto the side of the shoulder, side of the head, turning your head underneath your left arm, taking a couple of breaths. Good, and then unpeel, bring the hands to the floor, make your way back onto hands and knees. We're going to tuck the toes, lift the hips up and back, coming into downward facing dog. So spreading your fingers here, pushing the hands, and then just start to take some movement in your down dog. So maybe pedaling the heels, maybe swaying the hips slightly from side to side, maybe spinning the heel in one at a time, pushing through the thighs, anything that feels good in your body this morning. Maybe just stillness feels like what you need today. Good. Okay, so we're going to slowly start to walk the hands back towards the feet now. So coming back to the back of the mat. Softness in the knees as much as you need. And then we're going to peel up to standing. So push the feet down, keep the head and the arms hanging, and just unrolling through the spine. Nice and slowly. When we get to the top, we're going to stretch the arms back up. So more side bending. So reach through the arms. And then we're going to bring the left hand down to the left thigh as we reach up and over with the right arm. So coming into a side bend. So push that right hip away from you. Nice big reach up, both arms. And then right hand comes down. Slide the hand down the thigh as you reach up and over with the left arm. Feet stay strong. And then reaching both arms up. Bring the hands forward and down, and then follow with the head, with the shoulders, rounding through the back again. So nice and slowly, softening through the knees. Bringing the hands down, creeping the fingers forward again, finding your downward facing dog. And then following the feet. So bringing the feet towards the front of the mat, coming into Uttanasana at the front of the mat. So standing fold. Finding a twist. So center the left fingertips, floral block, lengthen your spine, turn to the right, stretch the right arm up towards the sky, or maybe a hand will stay on your lower back if shoulder doesn't feel happy here, but keep that length. You can bend the left knee and then untwist, right fingers down, spine long, turn to the left, reach the left arm up. Good, slowly untwist, bring the hands down. Keep the knees soft and the head heavy. Bring your hands behind your back and interlace your fingers. And then reach the arms away from you. Let your head and neck be soft and heavy here. Knees a little bit soft, but feet are strong. Coming into Utkatasana with a bind behind us. So keeping the hands where they are. Start to bend the knees and drop the hips low as you start to lift the chest up. Hold it here for a breath. And then release the hands. Inhale, reach the arms forward and up. And then standing tall, bring the hands to prayer at the chest as you exhale. Good, half sun salutation. So inhale, reach the arms high. Exhale, soften the knees as you fold. Come up halfway, fingers to shins, pull your spine long. Refold as you exhale. Push the feet down. Inhale, stretch the arms high. And then slowly bring the hands back down to the chest. Same again. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, sink and soften. Inhale, half lift, pull your shoulders back. Exhale, fold. And then again, standing tall, push the feet, stretch the arms, big reach. Slowly bring the hands down through some lunges now. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, right leg back, drop the knee into low lunge. Inhale, stretch the arms high. Exhale, hands behind the back, interlace the fingers. Inhale, reach the arms, lift the chest. Exhale, hands to the floor, all fours or plank pose. Push your hands, lift your upper back, and then drop your knees, come down to the floor, reach back for locust, palms down. Inhale, lift everything away from the floor, feel long. Hands under the shoulders, push back through to your downward facing dog. Exhale. Let's reach the right leg high on the inhale, stretch through the foot. Exhale, step your right foot forward, bring your left knee to the ground. Inhale, reach the arms. Exhale, hands behind the back, interlace the fingers. Inhale, drop your hips low, lift the chest, reach the arms. Hands to the floor, step forward, exhale. Inhale, half lift, lengthen. Exhale, soften, head heavy. Inhale all the way up, big reach through the arms. Exhale, bring the hands back down. Good, and again, inhale, stretch up. Exhale, fold forward, slow and steady. Use your feet, halfway lift, lengthen your back. Left leg back, drop the knee, low lunge. Inhale, stretch the arms high. This time on the exhale, you're going to squeeze the elbows down under imagined resistance. Cactus the elbows. Inhale, stretch the arms up. Exhale, bring the hands down under your shoulders. Find your plank pose or tabletop. Push the hands, lift the upper back. All the way down to the floor, nice and slowly, into locust again. This time, interlace your fingers behind your back. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, left leg stretching high. Exhale, step your left foot forward, right knee to the ground, low lunge. Push your front foot, reach your arms, inhale, and then squeeze those elbows down, exhale. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, bring your hands down and step to the front of the mat, Uttanasana. Halfway lift, lengthen your back. Fold, exhale. Push your feet, reach up, look to the hands. Slowly bring the hands down, exhale, Utkatasana. Drop your hips back and low, sink down. Inhale, reach the arms forward and up. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fingers down, right leg back, runner's lunge. So fingers down, back knee lifted. Lengthen through your back and finding a little twist. Reach the left arm up towards the sky. Good. Exhale, bring the hands down, coming into high lunge. So inhale, reach the arms up towards the ceiling. And then exhale, bring the hands down, stepping through to your plank position. Inhale, push the hands. And then exhale all the way down to your tummy, setting up for cobra. So strong legs, roll the shoulders down, hug the elbows. Inhale, push the hands, lift the chest, keep the elbows a bit bent. And then exhale through to your downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step the right foot forward for runner's lunge first. So option to have blocks under the hands here. Lengthen with your back, push through your back heel. And then on an inhale, twist to the right. So reach the right arm to the sky. Good. Exhale, bring the hand down, transitioning into your high lunge. So strong front foot as you rise and reach through the arms. Exhale, bring the hands down and step forward. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold, exhale. Push the feet, stand tall, reach the arms. Hands come down, exhale. Squat back and low, so drop the hips, bend the knees. Inhale, stretch the arms forward and up, Utkatasana. Exhale, fold over the legs. Halfway lift, lengthen your back. Fingers down, left leg back, runner's lunge. So nice long back, push through the back heel. Inhale, twist to the right, stretch the right arm to the sky. Exhale, bring the hand down, coming into high lunge again. So inhale, standing and reaching. Exhale, bring the hands down, finding your plank position. Push the hands, inhale, all the way down to your tummy as you exhale. Again, cobra, strong legs, shoulders down. Inhale, lift the chest. Downward facing dog as you exhale. Good, nice big breath in, stretch the left leg high. Exhale, step your left foot forward again, finding runner's lunge, so chest long. Inhale, stretch the left arm up. Exhale, bring the hand down. Standing into your high lunge, inhale, reach the arms. Exhale, bring the hands to the floor and step forward. Come up halfway, lengthen your back. Fold as you exhale. Push the feet, big reach, stretch through the arms. Slowly bring the hands down as you exhale. One more round of salutes. Inhale, reach up. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift. Hands down, finding your way to plank pose. So both feet back. Inhale, nice strong hands. It'll tuck through your pelvis. And then either all the way to your tummy or halfway into chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Downward dog, exhale. So you can drop into child's pose here if you wish. We're just going to hold down dog for a few breaths. So pushing the hands, the action of turning your hands away from each other, they're not going to move. That action creates a little bit more space through the shoulder. Push through the balls of the feet. Try and pull your feet away from each other. Feel that engage into the outer hips. Let your lower ribs just gently draw in, but your sit bones shift up. You can soften the knees as much as you like. Good. Inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees, look to the hands, and then we're going to take a little step or maybe a hop to the front of the mat. Good. Halfway lift, lengthen your back. Fold, exhale, back into Utkatasana. So bend the knees, drop the hips low. Inhale, stretch the arms forward and up. Okay, squatting down to the floor now. So slowly bending the knees, coming all the way down. See if you can lightly drop onto your bum, lifting straight into Navasana. So bring the feet forward and up, holding for 5. Knees can be bent here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, cross the ankles, pull the feet in towards your bum, point your toes, bring the toes down, rock forward onto the hands, and then step or jump back into your plank position. Inhale here. Exhale either all the way down or again a little chaturanga hover. Lifting your chest, cobra or up dog. Hips up and back into downward facing dog again. Okay, so from down dog, we're going to come through to sitting. So either dropping your knees, spinning round onto your bum, or stepping the feet forward, pointing the toes, pushing into the hands, crossed at the ankles, and then pulling the feet through in front of you, coming through with straight legs. Good. Well done, Kate. Lovely. And then we're going to come into a little forward fold. So 2 straight legs in front of you. Stick your bum out behind you. Keep your chest nice and tall. Start to fold forward, hinging from the crease of the hips. And then just reaching for whatever you can reach. You can use a strap around your feet here. Hands can be on the shins. Hands can be around the feet. Whatever's available to you. Keep a little bit of length through your upper back as you fold, draw the chin in. Push through the balls of the big toes. Keep your feet active. Don't let your shoulders hunch to your ears. Allow your shoulder blades to wrap around the upper back. Smooth, even breath. In and out through your nose. Good. Okay, slowly lifting yourself up on an inhale. So we're going to bend the left knee and bring the sole of the foot to the inside of the thigh. So let that knee open to the side. Then we're going to bend the right leg and bring the right foot onto the floor. Catch hold of the outside edges of your right foot with your hands. Try and keep upright through your spine, chest is lifting. And then we're going to start to straighten the leg as much as we can. So keeping that knee fairly close towards your chest, start to extend the leg. So don't worry how far you go. Your leg might straighten all the way, it might not. You might be here, which is fine. Keep nice and tall through the back. And then maybe pointing into the toes. Again, don't let the shoulders hunch, draw the shoulders down and away. Just holding, breathing, feeling your body. For 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bend the knee. Bring that foot down onto the ground. Okay, switching sides. So straighten both legs. Bring the sole of the right foot to the inside of the left leg. Let that knee open to the side. Bring the left foot onto the ground, knee to the chest. Hands around the outside edges of the feet, chest up, shoulders down. And then same thing, starting to extend that left leg. Maybe pointing through the toes. As the leg extends, try not to round into the back. Try and stay nice and upright, nice and tall through the spine. That might mean that your leg is a little bit less straight. Good. Take a couple of breaths. Just feel how you feel this side compared to the last. Take a couple of breaths. 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Bend the knee. Bring the foot all the way down onto the floor. Okay, so let's roll down onto our back. So extend both legs forward. We'll come down with control. Extend the arms forward. And then really slowly just rounding through the lower back as we come down to the ground, just using our core to control the descent slowly to the floor. Good. We're going to bring the arms into a cactus position. We're going to bring the feet to the floor nice and wide. Drop both knees to the right. Turn your head to the left. Take a couple of breaths here. Notice the sensations in your body. Good. Let's draw both knees and the head up, and then everything goes the other way. Well done. Okay, bring the knees up, bring the head up, knees into the chest. One last little squeeze. And then we're going to straighten both legs in front of us just for a couple of minutes of relaxation. So feet as wide as the mat, let the toes drop out. Backs of the hands to the floor, wider than your mat. Just make sure your shoulder blades are drawing down your back. And then let your eyes close. We'll just have a couple of moments. Let's take a big inhale together. And then out through the mouth, big sigh. And then allow your breath to settle into a natural rhythm, effortless rhythm. Allow your face to relax. Your shoulders to drop. Allow your belly to soften, release any tension. The back is relaxed. All 4 limbs relaxed, heavy. Whole body dropping into the ground. Noticing your breath, so feeling the touch of the breath in the nose. A gentle rise and fall of the belly. If you want to stay a little bit longer in relaxation, you can. Otherwise, just begin to deepen the breath again. Bringing some gentle movement back into your fingers and your toes. Maybe circling through the hands, the feet. And then a nice big stretch. You can reach the arms overhead, lengthen out through the whole of the body. And then hugging the knees into the chest. A little squeeze, maybe a little rock from side to side. And then let the feet come down to the ground, roll over onto one side. Let's pause there for a couple of breaths. And then big push into the hands, come up to sitting. Let's bring the hands together at the chest, keeping the eyes closed for a moment or two longer. Let your head drop to your fingers. Let your body bow to the ground. Let your eyes gently open here. And then slowly coming all the way back up. Thanks, everybody. Nice to see you this morning.